Good morning, Living Waters. Finishing off the last of my coffee this morning, and it's Monday. Might need a second cup. I hope this video finds you well. We like to do on Monday a sermon echo. That's what I refer to it in my notes. It's a time to kind of reflect on what the gospel brought us on Sunday, and we've been starting this pattern of carrying it out through the week. And I think this week is going to be more relevant in that regard than any of the others yet. Perhaps. Well, we'll see. We heard this theme yesterday about living in the present, dwelling in the now, that our God lives with us fully right now. And it could be hard. In a time of pandemic, I don't know about you, but I think a lot of the what ifs, or what could have been, what could be, right? The tantalizing, the data we get, it's always changing. When the isolation will be over, when it won't be over. Will there be a vaccine? Will the vaccine work? We drive ourselves mad. I think that, I had a Facebook memory that came up yesterday talking about how the grass is always greener on the other side. Well, stop pouring out the grass on the other side. Water the grass you're on now. That's what you can control. You can't control the grass over there. Plus, as one of my my grandfather used to say, the grass is always greener over the septic tank. So be careful what you wish for. All right, now that we got that image in your head. All right, so this week I think it might be helpful. At least I know it's helpful for me, and I hope it is for you, to focus on how God's telling us to live in the present. And this was a tip from the Tips from God. This was a Quarantine Bible Study talks about God delivering in the present in all these various situations in the Bible. But this is going to explore throughout the week the different aspects of understanding of how we live in the present. And so I think of Luke chapter 12, 13 through 21. We might get to the rest later this week, spoiler alert. Anyway, 13 through 21, this parable of the rich fool. This is a story that, it's meant to be a little scary. I think Jesus, it's meant to wake us up a little bit. This idea of this rich man who has so much and decides that, you know what? Here, I'll just read that section. The land of the rich man had produced abundantly. The rich man and the rich man thought to himself, "What should I do? For I have no place to store my abundance of crops." He said, "I will do this. I will put down my barns and build larger ones, and I will store all my grain and all my goods. And I will say to my soul, 'Soul, you have ample goods to live for many years, to relax, eat, drink, and be merry.'" All right, so the rich man is planning for these wonderful days ahead. If I had to store up this certain, wonderful, utopic future will come to pass. Relax, eat, drink, and be merry. Right? But God said to him, "You fool! This very night your life is being demanded of you. And these things you have prepared, whose will they be? So it is for those who store up treasures for themselves, but are not rich towards God." And surely we've heard that as a stewardship sermon and such, but I like to see it as, stewardship, but a stewardship of our life right now. How are we living in this pandemic that we're storing up treasures for later? When this is over, blah, blah, blah. When I'm going to prepare so when I'm able to go out again, I can get a haircut again, right? Oh no. Are we living that way? Or are we living in the now? Are we living where God is right now? Not storing up for some future, but living in the understanding of treasures in this moment. What treasures does God have for us today? I've heard it said that every day is a present that we get to open. Sometimes the present's more exciting than others, but there's always opportunity every day. Be on the look for that today. So, for our first step in the week of living in the moment, don't store up treasures for the future, but live in it now. Have a good day.